Well, as soon as you see that pirate ship in the north end zone, you know exactly where we are. It's the home of the Buccaneers, Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay. Today, two NFC South teams set to tangle. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And we're off and running from Raymond James. Trevor Etienne to return this. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, Young. Flushed out of the pocket. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
And it's 3rd down.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap now to Young. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs in the...
Oh my, they're faking it on their opening drive. And no success on the fake punch. That's way too tough to connect on the throw. That's turnover on downs.
A bunch of these punters in the NFL today, I guarantee you, go back in the Wayback Machine, and they were quarterbacks back in high school. The difference now, well, they use their legs a lot more than their arm, and it showed right there. That was a dangerous call to go for it. Try to throw a pass, and it sure blew up in their face.
That's complete, Mike Evans. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard
They
line.
give to Irving, left side. Has a lane inside the 25. And in, touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
On the return, this is Etienne. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready up.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Ready?
Young to throw here on 3rd. Now That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. He breaks the tackle. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. We give to Irving to start this drive. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
180!
First down, here's Baker. Bails out of the pocket quick. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. Dumped off to his running back. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down, ready to turn it into a negative play.
20! Hey, alert, 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 alert! Attack!
3rd and long, Mayfield. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
We know in this league you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's 3rd down.
And the fair catch secured here at the 16.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set! Yellow, 22, ready.
Here's Young to throw. And he'll go down. The Bucs brought pressure and got him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Loss of 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
Got it? Ready.
Trying again, following the sack. Pass brought in by Teterola McMillan. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. Young working from the gun. Flushed out now to his left. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down.
Here we go.
Running it after the penalty. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Has him on the quick hitter. On the move, past the 40. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack.
Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Buccaneers come through with a big play to close out our opening quarter. So that's one quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. 7-0 is our score. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They have it following that interception on the final play of the first quarter. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on first down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. As for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
That one's complete right side. This one's going to wind up less than a yard from that first down marker. Brock Clay gets it up to the 43.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Baker now from the gun. It's on target to Johnson. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So second down coming up.
Scott on the coverage.
Throwing again is Baker. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down. Here's Baker to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it fourth down. Riley Dixon getting set to punt it once again. Panthers with Trevor Etienne deep to return. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Here we go, set. 33, yellow, set.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That was Tyrone McMillan he was looking for. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Ready, set. Watch out now, safety series. Here's 22, set.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And the second down run produces 7 before they bring him down. Offense up to the line fast. Young from the gun on third. Escapes the pocket. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Irvin here from the gun. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Right back to Irving now. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
That's to his back. Here's Rachaad White. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 13-0 lead. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Buccaneers double their lead to 14. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Jimmy Horn here on the return. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. This drive will begin with Hubbard. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Play action now, Young. Finds him on the crossing route. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Set. Yep, ready.
Out of the shotgun and give to Hubbard. Pushing for the red zone. And they'll finally bring him down at the 22. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. They're down to their final 1 in this half.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
10 cycles. Come on, set, fight. 97, black 40.
It's Young. The throw here on first. Short pass brought in. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. The Panthers at a deficit. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
52 blast. Set, set.
Hubbard trying this up the gut. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that brings up 3rd and goal.
Okay, you get down to this tight red zone, and there's only so many pass plays you can run, largely because you don't have enough space to operate. Defense knows it, too. Give those guys some credit. They were all over that one.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
Ready. 52 Blues. Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a 1st down. So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll run here following the penalty. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Panthers make it a 1-score game before halftime. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Start.
To throw is Mayfield. Dump off caught by his back. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
At the 43-yard line.
180. Pistol. Run.
From the 43. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give the quarterback a chance.
And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. They're set up at the 35 now.
First down. First and 10.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. Rolling left, buying some time. Now he takes it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
180. What's up?
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he'll stay upright through this lane, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, Mayfield. Hits his running back. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
First down.
Real.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
From the red zone now. Cut near the goal line. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Buccaneers, first down. First down and goal to go.
Baker now off the play fake. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there, and that makes it 2nd and goal.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
180. What's up?
Mayfield keeps it himself, and he gets it on a sneak touchdown. The Buccaneers kickoff on the roughing call.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. We're going to start the half with a give to Irving. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up second and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24. He's got a screen to the running back. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
The Panthers going with the dime. Third down. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And he's going to call for the fair catch here at the 38-yard line. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10.
Here we go.
Hubbard gets it to start the drive. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up second and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Come on.
From the 41. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Benjamin Morrison comes up with it. And the Buccaneers get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Bucks to the line. First and 10. Running left. This is Irving. Jukes one defender. Next snap coming inside the red zone. Brock, he picks up 9 on the play.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Second down, looking for options. He's taken down. The Panthers rush gets home. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Third down, here's Mayfield. Complete beyond the marker. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers parlay the interception into points. McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers stretch their lead to 21.
28. Panthers 7. Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. On the return, this is ETN. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
ETN on the return. The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10.
Let's go now. 45, 10 cycles.
Running right, here's Hubbard. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Panther first down.
They'll send him over right. First down, Young. He fires one deep down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. Looking for Tyrone McMillan that time. And now it's second down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Hubbard with a first and then some. Down the sideline inside the 30. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers shrinking the lead some in the third. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Going after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Panthers get it back to a 14-point game.
Panthers 14. Sam Martin.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Here's a return from the 7. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Drive begins with a run by Irving. Escapes a defender. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
Headed out right. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Second down, Mayfield to pass. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here he is on third and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there.
Oh, we knew it could happen here. It's a fake. And no success on the fake punch. That was way too tough to connect on the throw. That's a turnover on downs.
A lot of these punters back in the day, well, they used to be quarterbacks back in high school. Not anymore. Those glory days long gone, and the arms just don't have quite the touch they used to. It was a dangerous call choosing to pass it, and it sure backfired there.
First and 10, it's Hubbard. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Timeout called on the field. So we've got a player shaken up, and at the worst time, too. They just wanted to keep everyone healthy entering the playoffs next week.
60 red. 60 red. Blue strikers. Ready?
Young working from the gun. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Pretty easy to see here. He just simply takes off before he gets full possession, and that is a drop. It's kind of like when a receiver gets a handoff. You got to secure the ball first before you can make anything else happen.
Young to throw here on 3rd. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Benjamin Morrison comes up with it. And the Buccaneers have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Once again, Irving. Ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. Well, it looks like the Buccaneers made a heads-up play. Got on top of that one for the recovery. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on 3rd. Brought in left side by Godwin. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down. On the give, this is Irving. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. This, our last play of the quarter. Mayfield now from the gun. Going for Godwin, but it's intercepted. And the Panthers get it back on the final play of the quarter. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's the Panthers who have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard.
Ready?
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Watch out now.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. That's caught by Hubbard. Has some daylight through the 40. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Okay, ready?
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Ready. Black, 95. Ready.
To the air on 1st down. Young. To the left side, Sanders has it. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike block as he set out. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Ready.
They're going to run it. This is Trevor Etienne. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Working quickly here.
52 blast. 52.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. There's to the hurry-up offense here. McMillan on the slant. Has some room to work. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers now within one score in the fourth. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it on the slants, you find yourself in the gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB, and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there when you execute it right and you execute it on time, the big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
Johnson with a return here. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. The give to Irving to stop his drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
180.
They fake the handoff. Now it's Mayfield. Vacates quickly left side. He can run it. A lot of grass ahead. A big play. 23 yards to move those chains.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Run.
1st down. Here's Baker. Stays in. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Point it right.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Right side, hauled in by Godwin. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. The tackle made at the 47.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, and you give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
And looks like the Panthers are in the dime. Yep, ton of DBs out there. 3rd down. He'll throw it. Setting up the running back screen. And they get it done. Stopped for a loss on 3rd down. That should get them the football back. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. He calls for the fair catch and has it at the 22-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Down. 50. Green. Ready?
Here's Etienne to begin the drive. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
From the 28. Pulled in by Tommy Tremble. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
22. Come on. Ready.
On play action, here's Young. Complete. It's Trevor Etienne. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
First down, Carolina.
Let's go. Cut.
Now give this up the middle to Etienne. He'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. The rookie from Notre Dame able to take him down. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
560. Snap. Set.
Shotgun snap, Matty Young. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Panthers down by 7. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Let's go now. Black.
They bring their
95.
tight end left.
Set. Cut.
He's back to throw. Dumps it underneath. Hubbard. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
The time is there, but the timeouts are not. Gotta be smart. It's 1st and 10.
45. White. Cut.
Setting up to pass. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it's 2nd down coming up. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Ready.
To throw. He has the first over the middle. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal.
97.
Back to throw. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
Ready.
Dowdle. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Johnson now on the return. And he gets what he can by diving down, but they're still backed up a ways to begin this series. No timeouts remaining here, partners, and they can just run out this clock. This is why it's called a victory formation. He takes a knee and the seconds tick away towards a win. Sound the cannons, baby. The Buccaneers win it here in Tampa. Well, we talked about it throughout this contest, Brock. They were already into the playoffs when this one kicked off, but now they're going in with a little extra momentum.
Yeah, momentum, confidence, belief, whatever you want.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to.
Just come outside for the night. Take your time, get your life. Dirty night. The career's more at stake when you in your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a peace of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. But I can boot you either pink or brown. I'm the one that introduced you to the you right now.